In the second part, I speak about the neighbors of India. Remember, India has 9 neighbors, 9 neighboring countries. South, we have Sri Lanka and Maldives. Remember, Lakshadweep and Andaman are not our neighbors. They are included in our Indian territory. So, southern neighbors are Sri Lanka and Maldives. Then you come to northwest, you have Afghanistan and Pakistan. Come to the north, you have Nepal, you have Bhutan and China. East is Myanmar and Bangladesh. So you have 9 neighboring countries. India has 9 neighboring countries. Now again I switch over to latitudes and longitudes. The latitudinal and longitudinal extent of India is about 30 degrees. Now how do you get this figure 30 numerically? You just minus your latitudinal coordinates, you'll get around 29 point something, and your longitudinal coordinates. So it is not exactly 30 accurately, but somewhere nearby. And if you see in kilometers, the distance northern and southern point is 3214 kilometers, and latitudinally, that is from west to east, it is 2933 kilometers. Now remember, when you speak of time, it is always connected to longitudes. Time is connected only and only to longitudes and not to latitudes. So time equates longitude. Remember this. Now, Arunachal Pradesh is our easternmost state. Gujarat is the westernmost state. Arunachal Pradesh, we all know the sun rises first in the east. So naturally it's going to rise early in the east, that is Arunachal, and later on in Gujarat. So now there's a 2-hour span between this rising of the sun. That is Arunachal Pradesh, the sun rises 2 hours earlier than that of Gujarat. Now, longitudinally, 1 degree is equal to 4 minutes. So each degree, remember, equates to 4 minutes. And earlier we said that the longitudinal extent of India is 30 degrees. That is from Gujarat to Arunachal. So you have, if 1 degree is 4 minutes, 30 degrees will be 120 minutes. So you get your 2 hours. So this is the time span of 2 hours. But we have a uniform time for the entire country. We do not have different time zones like Russia or America. Our time zone is the same. We did this so that it would be easier for your railway timetables, your airline schedules, and so on and on. So we have taken the standard meridian of India, that is the longitude. Again, remember, time is only with longitude. So your standard meridian is your 82 degrees 30 minute east longitude, passing nearly through the center of India in the state of Uttar Pradesh through a place called Mirzapur. So when the sun over there is overhead, that is 12 o'clock noon, all the places of India consider their time also to be 12 o'clock noon. So this we spoke about India's standard meridian. Now we come to our strategic position of India. We are very strategically placed in the Indian Ocean, and India has the longest coastline in the Indian Ocean. That is why our country is named India. That is, the ocean is named after India, sorry. So we have the longest coastline in the Indian Ocean, and Indian Ocean has got its name from our country, India. Now if you see this part of India, it is a peninsula. It's protruding into the Indian Ocean. That is, your Deccan Peninsula is protruding into the Indian Ocean, and you have your Arabian Sea and your Bay of Bengal. Now these water bodies make connectivity to different places very easy. this is India, this is Africa, and somewhere here is Europe. I may not be geographically very right in this mapping. Now from the west coast of India, our maritime routes became very easy to go to Africa and to Europe. So India got well connected with the continent of Africa and Europe from the west, and from the east, due to this Bay of Bengal, the maritime route, to countries of Southeast Asia and East Asia. So you understand that trading became very, very easy. Similarly, our land routes also, due to the passes of mountains of the Himalayas, we were connected to the world via the land routes much earlier than was our maritime routes. Now, what is the importance of our location? India could trade very, very easily with other countries of the world due to these maritime routes. We were well connected to these places. So our spices, muslin, that trading went on. Then ideas from Panchatantra, Ramayana, Upanishads went to different parts of the world. Our numerical system, decimal system accepted all over the world. What did India get from the other countries? From the country Greece, we got the architectural styles, and from West Asian countries we have the minarets which we see in India. So India gave a lot to the world, and India also got this architectural style, domes and minarets from Greece and West Asia. Now there's another important point, that is, earlier when the Suez Canal was not there, Europe to come to India had to take a very long route. They had to cross all over like this. From Africa, round the Cape of Good Hope, they would come to India. But with the Suez Canal in West Asia being opened, the distance from Europe to India got reduced by 7,000 kilometers. Another point you remember is that we had two types of states in India before 1947. The princely states and the provincial states. So this is all about your first lesson. I hope things will be easy listening to this video. Thank you.